So guys, I guess today is the day I'm gonna start on this air filter. Good old Harley Davidson air filter. I actually haven't gotten the air filter yet, but I had some other stuff I wanted to do. I've got some issues with the bike. It's been like this since I bought it. I bought the bike, it had 3,000 miles on it, but it came from Florida. See my paint down here? It's pretty much just flaking off. I got that spot. I've got another spot over here. Where's it at? Right back there around the fin, you see the silver. And I think the other side, got some stuff going on here on the other side as well. The fins on this side, if you look at a certain angle, right here where my finger is, you'll see a lot of the blacks disappearing. So what I've decided is I'm gonna go ahead and take these covers off. And take the covers off. We're gonna pull the whole airflow system off, and I'm gonna paint these fins just in a touch-up way and try to get that fixed. What we're gonna use is some high temperature VHT paint, engine enamel, 550 degrees. That should cover us. And then we're gonna do the flat black. I think that's pretty much what they're using, is flat black type paint. We'll see how it looks in a little while. Alright guys, so we've taken bolt and 5 off the throttle body, 2, 3, and the corners 4 and 5. It is ready to come off, but we still have a hose hooked, and we have the temperature sensor, airflow, I guess it's the temp sensor, airflow sensor, one of the two. Anyway, they're still hooked up, so we got to unhook those, and then it should pop right on out on this side. Alright guys, so we got it out. Pretty easy. First thing to do, just get a flathead screwdriver and get your hose off. Once you get that hose off of the back right here, you can kind of get your hands up under this sensor on this tab, connector I should say, not sensor. And it's just a push down, pull out type thing. There's my throttle body. Some of you may have seen a different video that I did here a while back. I can't push them because it's not on, but good time to do a promo. www.MEtricoil.com, MEtricoil.com, AMSOIL Power Foam. I am a dealer, so if you are interested in AMSOIL, surely help me out if you ordered your supplies through me. Power Foam, it's a lot like Seafoam. For anybody that's used Seafoam, it's a lot like it, except for one key. It is foam, and it's some pretty good stuff. I used it on my throttle body. I've used it in other areas, of course. They don't recommend those kinds of things, but I've used it to clean some chrome, my chrome tips here. They were pretty sooty. I used the Power Foam on that, and I've used it a couple different spots. I actually used a little bit on these fins because I'm about to paint in this area, so I kind of cleaned it up with that. But again, www.MEtricoil.com. Should kind of be an easy website to remember. Just remember metric and oil, and you're there, and you're helping me. Alright, that's it for now. Next video coming at you when I pull the other side, I guess. Alright, so guys, we're back on the other side. We're gonna have to take 1, 2, I think there's some more behind the filter, but also the filter, it has a screw that holds it on, so make sure you don't forget about that. So we're gonna pull this off, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so here we are. We got it off. So like I said, you still got the 2 on the top, and once we pull the filter, there's another one down here, and it looks like that's it. But as you can see, that's the air chamber there where the air originally came from. And of course, once we put the filter on the other side, we're going to eliminate the need for that chamber. I got a plan. I don't know how my plan's gonna go, but I do have a plan for what I want to do, so we'll see. And cut. All right, guys, action. All right. I'm like a producer. All right, here we are. We got it loose. Again, we've got a hose in here that we're gonna have to disconnect in order to get him out of here. Here he is, right there where my finger is. So we'll disconnect the hose and we should be free as a bird. And action. All right, so we got a success. We removed the air filter cover. If I were a doctor and we had removed a lung, this would be $150,000, $200,000, I guess. but it's only a motorcycle, so it was very inexpensive and cheap and I guess free, huh? So anyway, once you pull it off, this is what you're gonna see. Other side, of course, you'll still be able to see right through that hole, baby. Nothing but a little air chamber. You can make a little cubby hole down there if you want. Might keep a gun down there, you never know. But that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and like I said, I'm gonna try to touch up a couple of these spots. I'll show you another spot that's on this bike. I don't know if other people have the same problems I have. My chrome wrap that they use on the plastic is looking pretty rough. And this bike sat a long time. I bought it in 2019. I guess it was 19. Yeah, it was 19 in July 19, and it's a 2013 bike, and it had 4,500 miles on it. So it sat for most of its life. So I don't know if that's got something to do with this, and that also. And it was down in Florida, and it was really, really close to the ocean. One of those coastal towns. So salt water, I guess, in the air probably had a little something to do with it as well. So we're gonna try the flat black paint, and we'll see how it goes, and then we'll start on the next part of this video. That my idea, which my ideas sometimes are bad ideas, but we'll give it a shot. Cut. All right, so guys, hopefully this is gonna be okay. I just got that one little fin right there that I want to hit. So we're gonna do the VHT AutoZone high heat just on that spot. Well, guys, we did it. We tapped that spot down there, and I actually kind of like it black. And I'm kind of contemplating if I want to do the whole thing. These fins, if I knew I could pull them off on my old Yamaha, it was really easy to pull them off. I don't know if these come off or not. I'm not a mechanic by any means. But while I was looking, I found another problem. Check this out. All the chrome here on the back side's coming off. So yeah, that's aggravating. It's aggravating. But we're gonna see what we're gonna do with this. Cause that blade's kind of cool. We'll see. All right, gentlemen, here we go again. We're gonna go after that spot right there. Lost a lot of paint. Let's see what we can do with that. And action. Well, it was so bad. It was flaking so bad on the side. I just went ahead and painted the whole thing black. It's not professional by any means, but we're gonna let it ride like that. I got to do the other side over here, this other fin, and the other side of fins. But we're gonna go black. That's what we're gonna do, because it's just flaking a little too bad. Guys, we got the I got the adapter made. It ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but it might work. So it'll bump up just like that. And I'm waiting on the Harley filter. Once the Harley filter gets here, we'll get rid of the back plate that's on the Harley filter. We're going to cut out a new back plate, and the new back plate's going to look just like this, except it's going to be round. Then we're going to use this and the back plate, and we're going to make it past these wires. I would only use this or a back plate, but I need a spacer there to get beyond the wires, so we're going to have to do two and stack them. So that's where we're at. Well, guys, Mr. United States Postal Service came. He brought me this fine product straight from the Chinese government. Well, not the government. I don't want the United States government to get upset, but straight from China. Good old styrofoam. Oh, ain't that pretty? They even gave me a gasket that I can't use. So, let's get this thing out of here with the camera rolling. Let me hit the pause button. Alright, so I'm back. So we got some nice bolts that we probably won't use. It's there for something different. We got the hoses we probably still won't use. And we got a gasket that we probably won't use. This is the part that we're going to use. At least 75% of it. That's the rear. It's got the gray filter. Pretty cool though. Kind of like it. So we got a plan here. The problem with these is, of course, a horse is a horse, of course. That is the problem. That is incorrect, Mundo. What we need is something that looks like this. So we have to fix that. We're gonna fix it. Guys, I'm back. It's been a little while here. After deciding if I hate this or really like it, still haven't decided. Guess it's all according to what I can do with that mounting plastic right there. This is actually what's supposed to be on the back, of course. And that, I didn't recognize how much I might like that on the back, just to add some flavor. So I've got this thing mounted on plastic because that's basically the only option there kind of is. And I can't decide if I like it. But as you can tell, change the mounting plate. That's what the plastic's all about. It's now got two throats, not one. And you know, I think it'll be okay if I can clean it up a little bit better. I think it'll be alright. We're gonna see. Alright guys, so I'm gonna start putting this back on. I went ahead and I'm gonna use it. This wrap isn't the best wrap that I've used, but that's what that is. That's a gloss black wrap. And it looks like we're gonna cover up everything I wanted to cover up. And I'll give it a shot. Alright, so it's all over. Sort of. Still got one little problem. My hex bolts. I was supposed to get some cat Allen screws today. Amazon's supposed to ship them. They didn't get here in time. So I'm using just regular hex, standard type head bolt. So my filter is actually, I think, catching one of the bolts right there on the head. So it's not quite sealing in that one spot. The rest of it looks pretty good. So I think that once we get those bike. He'll reprogram it for free. For me, I'm in South Carolina, he's in South Carolina, so it's about a 2-hour ride, 2.5, 2, probably about 2 hours to get to Greenville. So might call him and see what day he can